All right, we're back. Let's do this. No more slots for you guys. Gamblers. My gambling. Took my gambling away.
Soon, only one driver remains.
Oh, man. All right, here we go. We're back at it. Thank you for sticking around. If you have. Well, if you haven't, well, guess what? You're not here. So you don't get my praise and love. That's just how that works. You know? Hey, Value, how are you today? We've already beaten it once, lazy. Well, beat it once. It was just a matter of time. But there's a new update, so we decided to start over. But thank you. We try. You know, dress to impress or however it goes. All right, let's make a Cinder farm. Oh. Ooh, that felt really good. Ooh. What's up, Aridor? How are you today? That wasn't a classic command. I never made that a command because I don't want that to see the light of day ever. I mean, it exists, but you gotta find it yourself. I ain't helping you. We're ready against rats and other things. That's fair. That's fair. Not bad, Aridor. It was hilarious, though. Was it? We must have different memories of the thing. No, the 5K dance is different. That one's slightly less embarrassing. Still embarrassing, but slightly less embarrassing. All right, what do I want to use to craft this thing? Could try something with stairs. Definitely gonna need half slabs. Just bring that over here. We have to craft on the fly anyway. So. All right, over here was the other room. We could make it in this room. Might actually be easier. Jerk. Some way this way. Could also just make it over here straight up. That's also totally fine too. I don't need a crazy amount of room for it either. In fact, I don't want to have a crazy amount of room for it. Just to control the spawning. Dig straight to iron. Hacks? What? It's iron. Exists everywhere. Now, if there were diamonds on this level, yeah, that would be a little bit hacky. But we're not in the proper type of roguelike dungeon for diamonds to spawn at like Y60 or 40 or whatever we're on. Sorry, I didn't mean to cough right into the mic. My bad. Coal's good. Grab some coal here. Oh, here's the room that I was looking for originally. Cat crossing. Oh man, that would be what a great sign that would be to have in the office. How good of a sign would that be? Yeah. I agree, one chick. One of the reasons I love this station. Would I upload it to YouTube? Upload what to YouTube? I will probably upload our first successful, maybe not World 23, but maybe World 23. Not sure. But I am probably gonna upload something or other. Let's actually grab this. This is gonna be our fuel chest. So anything that we want to like delete via burning it for fuel can go into there. We'll make an automated automated thing later. Let's just focus on clearing this area out real quick. But I don't think I'm gonna upload any of my like crappier worlds, or you know, mistaken worlds. 18-year-olds, and then you got that. Wow, that is pretty crazy. It's a good movie. Oh, that's right. I put crap in here. I forgot about that. It's pretty funny. R or middle mouse click in this pack. It's a inventory tweaks thing. It's a lot of editing, Sadic. Again, if I ever hire an editor for YouTube, yeah, absolutely all this stuff's going on YouTube because it's good content. But at the moment, it's just me, and I can't afford to hire an editor. So, yeah, not happening, you know? So, we'll get what we can out for YouTube, though. Besides, watching it live is a lot more exciting, in my opinion. So. Nice, Jetty Bits. Nothing wrong with that. Nah, I don't want to do that. So if I ever do get it stuff editing up on YouTube, I want to be able to, I want to pay the person so I can get the quality that I want, you know? I don't want, because some people have offered, but I want it to be delivered in a timely fashion, etc., etc., etc. What are you doing back there? What are you doing? I feel like you're going to unplug something. Yeah, but what will be the advantage of that, Chetty Bits? There's VODs for Twitch already. Like I don't disagree. It might be useful, but like I don't know. I feel like uploading the good worlds will be good, and then go from there. I guess you could make a VOD specific channel. Just to clear this out to there, just to have them all permanently saved somewhere, you know. We're reasonably close to anvil time. I don't know if we're super close to anvil time, but we're reasonably close. It's a very orange room. I don't think I need to make it this high, but we might need to make it this high. What's up, Spac? I don't know. I feel like people have been suggesting this a lot. Like, do you prefer watching on YouTube and not talking in chat? Like, it's interesting to me. But I never really enjoyed watching YouTube content, right? I'm a Twitch streamer because I enjoy watching Twitch. You know? And right now, I think uploading episodes of our HCMC successful playthrough, a successful playthrough of this pack when we get there. Like, I feel like that's if I'm looking for purely just like YouTube content for exposure on Twitch, I feel as if that's a good way to get that. So just can't watch. That's fair. Right. YouTube is an edited, curated video. You know, with a script and all that kind of stuff. It's more like producing a TV show than it is. It's YouTube is like TV, Twitch is like radio. That's really the best. I think the best way to look at it personally. Killing me, Jadiq. You look great every time. So. But that's why I'm like that's why like I think I'd rather only upload successful stuff to YouTube, because at the end of the day, just uploading my VODs is like, I don't know. It just doesn't seem beneficial, but maybe it is. I don't know. What does Curse of Binding do? It makes it so you can't take it out of your inventory, I believe. So. Yeah, so in an ideal world, I would stream, record at the same time, pass that recording to an editor, or have time to edit myself, cut that video up and make it YouTube presentable, and then put it on YouTube. That would be ideal. Like, look at Choco Taco. That's how it does. But he has an editor, right? So he gets to record his game, save him, ship him to Broadstroke. Broadstroke edits them, cuts them up, makes thumbnails, ships them to YouTube. That would be an ideal world. So, like, kind of what I'm thinking is, what's the middle ground? And we talked about this a lot recently. What's the middle ground? Is it just cutting up the successful worlds? Because that takes time, but I think that's worth the time. Or is it uploading everything and just letting the 15-minute cut up do its thing and just make huge playlists on random YouTube, like a random YouTube? I feel like that would oversaturate my YouTube personally, you know? I have that. I have it on my Elgato one chick. It doesn't help. Like, it's fine, but it doesn't help. So here's the thing. Once I start doing that too much, it takes away from my live stream. I'm not saying I can't do both, but I am not here to be a YouTuber. I don't want to do both. I want to do Twitch, you know? And if I start making my Twitch streams friendly for YouTube, am I really Twitch streaming? I just don't want to do that. So at the end of the day, if I want to do it like the best way possible, an editor is what I need. But what's the middle ground? What is that middle ground? Is it just cutting up the good stuff? Is it uploading everything? Like, a lot of people have been saying today, cut up everything and put it on there. But, like, I think that would just oversaturate my YouTube, wouldn't it? Would it not? Like, isn't that a bad thing? So, instead of full playthroughs, that's true, Domini. But that's, again, you need somebody else to do that for you. So, Kazka, how are you? So, yeah, but Captain Sparkles is originally a YouTuber, Leilula. He came from YouTube. So his YouTube is going to have people that watch that, you know? I'm trying to attract new people to my YouTube, so I think oversaturating it does that. I'm not trying to monetize Copious. I monetize 0 of my videos on YouTube. It's literally just to get people to come to my Twitch channel. So I don't think posting a ton of, like, weird VODs, like, you know? Well, that's just it, one chick. I cut up a successful playthrough. I've got a backlog of like 14 videos that are coming out every day. Like, I still have daily content. It's a daily, like, 2-hour-long video. Like, that's how long our playthroughs are, you know? So I think I have found the middle ground. It's an interesting discussion, right? So. But yeah, I'm not worried about playing the algorithms, Domini. I'm just worried about getting stuff up there. And we've gained a reasonable amount of subs. I think we've gotten like 400 or 500 subs just from these past cutting up our successful runs and tossing them up there. You know, our HCMC challenge, our DDSS challenge. Like our first DDSS video has, you know, 5K views on the first video. Hey, that's great, Resmond. That's so awesome. Thank you for being here. This is where I like to, you know, I like to make my content, you know? So, are there to watch the shorter version of a full play stream? Right. So I think what I'm doing currently, I think, is the best middle ground solution, personally. So I think cutting up the successful worlds or hype things, or maybe if I run through a quick tutorial of something and be like, okay, that's a good highlight, toss it on the YouTube. I think that's where we're best at. And then once we maybe turn that corner and I can hire an editor, maybe we can get it to curate good YouTube video from our Twitch content to actually build the YouTube into a proper YouTube, you know? So. That's true, Varel. Yeah, that's true. Though I think this pack is kind of the opposite. We're playing it because it's popular, and then I started enjoying it, you know? So. You can as an affiliate, but oddly enough, not as a partner. I'm not worried about streaming to YouTube. I don't care about. Again, I don't care about making money from YouTube. I care about meeting awesome people like Resman who came in from our YouTube videos. That's what I care about. So Resman, that's really awesome of you to show up to the Twitch stream from the YouTube. That's awesome. So, you know? All right. Let's keep building the Cinder farm. Sorry. A little distraction. It's an interesting topic of conversation, right? Something we've discussed a lot. And I think we've been discussing a lot because I have been uploading to YouTube more than not. Oh, affiliates cannot either? I thought they could for some reason. So. Okay, here we go. Let's use this. All right. Last pause here for a second. Cora. Cora. Oh, who's a cute kitty? Are you a cute kitty? She's just laying there looking at me like, pet me, jerk. Oh, I'm sorry. Did that mess you up? Did that mess up your sleeps? Did my work get in the way of your sleeping? I'm sorry. Right, Kazka. Right. All right. So we've got that. We've got that. We've got a flint and steel. I don't even think this needs to be that big because they only spawn 5 at a time. So we could do... I think I just want to do like a long, narrow one. Yeah. Maybe we use fences here. Or this here. Thank you. Deadly Ambitions. Pinned to a wall. I think it works so nicely because it's just straight up pinned to the wall. Alright, that'll do. That's 11 by 3. We have to fill this in, unfortunately. I'm actually in the game. Right. Right. Guess it doesn't work with that on. This'll do. Guess I shouldn't have chunked at the ceiling, huh? Whoops. Okay. Just gonna need somewhere to aggro them. And then I gotta fill all of that in. I have to mine it out though. What are you doing? Thank you. I wonder if she spotted the, there was a bug on the wall earlier. I wonder if she spotted it. Sorry. A lot of distractions at the moment. Good distractions. What are you doing? Definitely hunting something. I don't know what it is, though. All right, let's go do that. You cannot find your coordinates. You need a compass. You don't actually get access to the Y coordinates either. So dog's barking in his sleep. Oh no. All right, so I guess we're just gonna let's fill it in with sand and like let's fill it in with our crap. Like I don't want to waste good material here if I can help it. Hunting my power cord, yeah, probably. Oh, which means I don't really need these here, right? Because our goal is going to be to just aggro them to the end of the tunnel here. Get that going so we don't get eaten by a grue. Yeah, we will. Just I'm worried about this more than anything at the moment. So the reason I'm doing this right now is because when you kill a bunch of Lycanites, it spawns it spawns something that shoots crap at you, and it's all about controlling that fight. So we want to make sure we don't have to deal with them in a big open room. So we want to make sure they spawn in a specific spot. So we can either kill them with the bow or whatever's available. So nothing too crazy, just getting that going. All right. I need to be able to aggro them as well. Guess we have to make this here then. So we'll have this to aggro them. I guess I need to fill in the ceiling here too. So they can't get out. Just aggro them from this end. That's true. Could be the spider in the room. Yeah, it's true. All right, so we make some half slabs here. Or grab some of our half slabs rather. I think we're gonna need a few more than that. I need them to be, because then they're kind of like caught there. I'm gonna want a bucket of water here. These just might not be ideal, that's all. All right, how do I want to do this? So I need to be able to aggro them and kill them. So I think we just do this. get this going. I think we just do this. This Cinder spawner should be on YouTube. We're kind of just experimenting right now. Deadly Ambitions. There are probably more efficient ways to do this. But yeah, maybe we'll talk. Maybe this will be what when we toss up there. So I mean the basic concept is this, right? You got to aggro them to some area, kill them, and make sure their experience doesn't drop in the fire. But it's just netherrack and fire is really all you need. Your catch train designs are up to you. You can push them with pistons. You can really do a number of different things. I'm just going to use their fact that they aggro to me as the way to kill them. I'm actually going to make a new flint and steel here. I want to do this all in one go. This shouldn't be in there. This should be in here. I want to do this all in one go, and I want to make sure that doesn't run out on us while we're doing it. So, good, Deadly Ambitions. Okay, yeah, maybe we'll chop this up. So, maybe we'll make a highlight on it on just after it's working properly. You know. All right, but let's get this all lit up here. They only spawn 5 at a time, so like, I don't even think you need to make it this big to make it as efficient as possible. The question is whether they're going to see me from down there and aggro over here. I don't know. So. Get a bow and arrow. Alright, we gotta wait for them to spawn. And the other question is actually whether we're close enough to have them spawn from here. They should be. But it's actually nice being out of here when the spawner is ready. So. And I think Lycanites are on like a... like a different spawning schedule than most other mods. So that's good. Not sure why I'm taking the time to do this, but while we're waiting for them to spawn anyway. Yes, thank you, Cora. So you know what happens when you make your world pretty? Bad juju happens. Alright, we can put torches in this. There's no weapons rack. That'd be kind of cool, actually. I have played mod packs that have had weapon racks. I think. Get some real food. Well, not real food. Food that doesn't heal me or give me a benefit. Oh, I know this answer. I know this one. So my idea here is I'm going to try to get him to aggro to the end of the tunnel. And then kill them this way. That's going to be my loose goal here. I just realized we need to be one closer here to get even with this. Nothing spawned yet though. So no, we've done too high before, plenty of times. What's up, Faydoc? How are you today? Welcome. Wonder if there's too many Lycanites spawned in general. Now, previous versions of this, we've had a one wide airspace next to them. Maybe they need a little bit of an airspace to spawn, or they can't spawn in the fire. I feel like that's just wrong, though. Yeah, I don't think that's right. Oh, these don't burn? What the heck? That's weird. Yeah, maybe they nerfed it. I don't see how they would. I didn't update. I have not updated my pack, so I don't see how they could have nerfed it. Be super sneaky though. Think you need to go far away. I think we need to go far away, but maybe we do need to be there. Also, I was totally right on that. We would have ran out of durability there and had to come back and do it, which would have been bad. Could also be too many Lycanites loaded around me already. Yeah. Yep. Maybe it's a nighttime thing. Maybe they only spawn during night. That's not right, though. Oops. My fire is defective. Maybe. Because, like, even if these front ones aren't spawning, the back ones should be. You know? Yeah, Smurfs, I know. That's what we're kind of working with here. Let's go get another bucket of water. Doesn't need to be 3 blocks high. That I know. It's another. Oh, look at that. Does not silent. 100% does not. I mean, I can make it that way, but it 100% does not, because I've had it working pretty much this exact same setup here. So, what's up, 10-year-old PC? How are you today? Let's just get a few of them going. It really could just be the too many mobs nearby. Oh, hey, look at that. That's weird. Alright, so we want to get him to aggro, and then we're going to do this. Okay. Ow. Alright. Maybe we get rid of this first level of fire. Is there such a thing as too much fire? You know what they might need? Is a block left and right. Because our previous designs have always had like a center ring around it. So maybe we'd add that in. Let's try that. I want to get some crappy healing here so we can not use our good healing. Because we don't need to use our good healing. Rip. Is how you gonna play that one? Yeah, man, that's what I was thinking. Maybe do center row of the fire. I got 2 blaze rods though. That's pretty good. Because again, they only spawn 5 at a time. As long as we're hitting that cap, it doesn't really matter. Or what we can do is just this as well. Magnet ball was gonna help. I mean, we need the blaze rods to get the magnet bubble going. One of the reasons for having this farm, you know? And then what I'm actually gonna do here is we're just gonna reduce this even more, so we can even just hit them backwards. Because if they just don't, like at the end of the day, if they just don't have enough room to, if they don't have enough room, like it'll be fine. Or sorry, if I can hit them backwards and they still get killed, it'll be fine. And it didn't work right without a border. Yeah, so I get the feeling that they need an air block or a space, kind of like a spider. Oh crap, that's what I was worried about the first time I did that. They need that space outside of the fire. Yeah, they need blocks that aren't fire near it. Okay. Which is interesting. See, I don't want to get them caught in that corner, though. I mean, I guess they could be. Thrillin' sharing that prime subage. Oh, my goodness. Thank you so much. Use the half side that worked fine. That's interesting. Thrillin', thank you so much for subbing on in. I really appreciate that. Guys, can we get some fresh roars? Love it in the chat, please. For sub number 20 today, guys, we're at the big 2-0. Cheers. Welcome to Loot. I really appreciate your prime sub. All right. Oh, I have an idea. I have an idea. Now, this is probably going to be unnecessary, but we do have these. Hey, thank you, Threlin. I've been really enjoying making the RLCraft content. Like, really enjoying it. So thank you so much for supporting it. I appreciate that. Middle row is useless, though. Yeah, it could just do the outer edges, right? If that's the idea, then we could just do the outer edges there. Maybe it'll spawn them more efficiently. Let's get this thing going, though. I think this will be effective. It's just glazed terracotta that the pistons can't affect, right? Or sticky doesn't affect, right? Come on over. I mean, this in itself works pretty good. But we're gonna make this even more effective. Alright, so that spawns somewhere. Oh, there it is. Let's just get it with this. And these are fine. Like, it's fine. Base slot item. And these are going to spawn, which is why I wanted to close that room off. All right, so here we go. Here we go. So the basics of this farm. Let's do this. Okay. All right, so here is a Cinder-based experience farm in RLCraft. We've got netherrack lit on fire. We've just discovered that they needed a space of air to spawn. So I think we're going to get rid of this middle row of fire after I do this. Well, not after. I'm going to do something else first, though. We're going to improve this farm. So that's the basic. It spawns cinders. You aggro them with yourself. And then they come flying towards you. Then you go over here, and you kill them manually. Really good experience for what they're worth. And they drop blaze rods, which is also very important. But we're going to slightly improve this by tossing some sticky pistons into here. And this will be interesting. So we're basically just going to make a gate that traps them. That's it. That's all we're going to do. Have it be controlled by one lever. So they really can't get pushed backwards. Now, these sticky pistons are optional. I would recommend maybe not necessarily doing that, but it'll be fun to mess with. It'll be fun to mess with. So let's just put some torches in here for a second while we work on this. Have a thing for that. Okay. Pretty far up there. That's okay though. We'll make it work. We'll make it work. I want to use gravel. All right, so it's 1, 2, 3, and then it goes downwards. I just want to see where we're working here. That. Okay. We're going to fill it all back in later. It's just, I found with building, sometimes it's easier just to mine it out, finish it, and then fill it back in. Seems to work the best anyway. Let's bring this over one, then start bringing it downwards, I think. It's just a pretty simple redstone elevator here. It's really nothing crazy at all. Gonna need this to go this way. We're gonna need a repeater in here as well. That's okay. I've heard that doesn't work, Dean. The whole vanilla darkroom mob farm. I've heard it doesn't work. I could be wrong. I could be very wrong. Like, I'm willing to be proven otherwise. But I never really attempted to make them. And you don't need, like, that much experience. You do need, like, a reasonable amount of experience, but you don't need that much. Alright. So keep going underground here. This doesn't have a piece of redstone on it, right? No. Okay, again, like I said, we're gonna dig it out, then fill it in. That's the easiest way to do it, I think. All right, I think this is a perfect spot for the repeater. Might need another one somewhere, but all right. So that'll connect all that. Oh no, that needs to be actual redstone there. It might work. Let's just go see. Let's go see. Do I like to make bets? Not particularly. Like, what kind of bets you talking about? But yeah, if you are seeing this from YouTube, you can kind of see what the general idea here is. Let's make this go this way. Interesting. So that doesn't power those. So that's to be. I have to power the blocks on that. All right. Didn't know that. Well, I mean, I kind of knew that, but I didn't know that. All right, so a little bit of rewiring here. Good thing we have some repeaters here. This is totally fine. So all we're gonna do is this. Then run some redstone past it. Reloading everything from that, huh? Okay. Okay. Beautiful. Look at that. So, all it's doing is it's going to provide a clampable door. Or a toggleable door. So when they're over in here, we can just close them off and kill them from any angle. And stay relatively safe. So, that'll be, hopefully, the simple part of that. Now we got to go fill in all this area. It's going to block stuff. I just don't want it to do that. Wait, why are these still down? These shouldn't still be down. Why are these still down? Shouldn't these be unpowered? Or is it just not getting enough signal? That's very weird. Alright, let's replace the red piece of redstone, just see if that fixes it. It may or may not. No, why do these stay powered? No, I am not, Wilson. Powering a block, causing a loop. Okay. Okay, interesting. Day off was fantastic, Tired Bunny. All right, well, once we figure that out, but you kind of get the idea here, and then they'll spawn in that. We'll show off it working here. What up, Study Streamer? How are you today? Welcome. Oh, maybe that open space there? Maybe it'll work now. I don't think it's too far. Like that unpowers it. I'm confused as to where the loop is coming from. Like I'm wondering how it's getting powered. I wonder if it's because the signal is weak. Hold on. It might be because the signal is weak. Let's just do this. Hang on. Let's just do this. Actually, does that just work? That might just work. I don't actually know if that, like... Again, not super familiar with redstone. No. Do the same thing I did for the bottom repeaters? Oh, yeah, we can do that too. Yeah, maybe that would help. Have a repeater signal instead. Yeah, let's do that. So I'm gonna get some randomness. Yeah, there's some sort of weird block updating, it seems. So we will do this. Make sure nothing can spawn up in here as well. Okay, let's try that out. All right, so everything's off. Yay! More consistent. Yeah, some sort of weird block updating thing. Okay. Well, again, like I said, this piston part is not necessary for this, I don't think. So it'll just make things a little bit more convenient. We had the pistons left over from the... Don't do that. We had the pistons left over from the dungeon, so helps out there. Let's do that. How many more repeaters do I have? It just makes it so I can hide it. That doesn't work the way I want it to. It's fine. We don't need to hide it. It's really fine. Like it's. Hiding it is just a nice thing to be able to do. Plus, people will ask how it's working anyway, so we can show it off more easily that way. Oops. Okay, so. Good stuff. These need to be slabs. So we can get in there and kill them. All right, now let's go light it up. And again, we're gonna light. So all right, so we're gonna light up everything but the center row here. I guess I gotta make sure they can't get caught up in here, huh? So make sure that doesn't like kill anything. Not worried about this place being pretty in the slightest. Just want it to be effective. So we're just gonna light up the sides here. I don't need to do that because it's gonna be fire, but that'll theoretically have the highest chances for spawns, maybe. Maybe. Okay, so that should be the finished product here. Let's see how it goes. And then once we get some spawns going, here we go. Once we get some spawns going, get them aggroed over here. We can do that. Boom. Look at that. And now we can kill them. Oh, it's not doing the top one. Honestly, even the bottom one's effective, right? You just need something you need a backboard to kill them against. It's not, the signal's not getting upstairs somehow. I must have cut it off. Yeah, I cut it off by mistake. Which is not really surprising. Considering how well I redstone. So, all right, there it is. So, very nice. And that's, again, like I said, pistons, not necessary. The idea and concept of getting experience from cinders, though, nice. Very nice. I wonder if it... Hold on. And again, this is just me experimenting more. Like, I'm not... I like experimenting with stuff. So... I'm going to try a checkered pattern instead of this. I feel like if we truly need that air block, I think a checkered pattern might do us the best than straight up lines of it, you know? So we'll see. But Lycanites don't spawn super often either. Like they are a, I don't know, it seems to be like once every couple minutes kind of thing. But they do seem to drop more experience than regular mobs at the end of the day. So, sorry, just farm up a little bit here while they spawn. So, and being in the roguelike might be taking away from the spawns a little bit. Again, in a pack that's so dedicated to experience, something's better than nothing, right? Especially when it's this easy to make. Because the idea of this is that it's so quick and efficient. Well, maybe not efficient, but it's so quick to make. So, did I say something about level 17 earlier? I think so. I think we're on 23 now, though, for that. But I also think we're going to start doing other stuff. All right. And these are the real keys here. Like, they hit a little bit harder, but as you can see, we just went from 19 to 21, which is actually no small feat. So, all right, we didn't get a full 5 spawning there, which kind of stinks. It's kind of where we want to be at. Oh, but they are spawning now. At least they're spawning now. I always have healing on you when you're doing this. Like, this isn't, like, going to be a end-all, be-all farm. And be careful of the chaotic energy stuff that spawns. But there you go. There you have it. There's a nice little cinder farm. Feel free to improve. Again, the basic concept is fire spawns cinders. Netherrack makes infinite fire. You know? So, but yeah. check it out. Have fun with it. Nice. All right, I'm gonna highlight some of that and probably toss that on YouTube. Shame you can't kill all the other mobs with a command. I mean, I could, but I don't want to. Time to play with lava. Lava would spawn some as well. Lava burns signs, correct? Oh, my brain is going real hard now. Because I'm thinking about that slime spawner that we made in Infinity Evolved. Survive. Oh, that's right. Signs do survive to the end of the world because you could dump lava on signs and then take them away and have the mobs fall through. So they do, Chetty. But again, it's about getting experience, right? It's, you know, it's about getting experience. Okay. Uh-oh. That was almost bad. Stupid instability. Oh yeah, you have to make it out of the specialty. Yeah, something special that can't melt. That's true. That's true. I was thinking more for the icy goo because you can kind of do the same thing with icy goo as well. Make a pinky farm instead. How do you make a pinky farm? What's their spawn? I guess you can make like a nether portal spawn, load the nether portal in, and just have the nether portal bring over a bunch of stuff. Well, I think they only melt certain things. So if you got like certain blocks, like maybe obsidian, maybe not obsidian, but like, I bet you there's a block that doesn't get affected by it. Be ironic if you made it out of like crafting tables or something like that, like a wooden item. All right, we got our spawns here. Very nice. Come on over. So that's what I'm worried about, is I'm getting trapped in that thing. Yeah, the pistons may not be necessary, but it's certainly convenient. Certainly convenient. Packed ice doesn't melt. I mean, it's really just a matter of them not getting targeted by the other mobs, you know? Alright, I think I'm going to put one more level into Iron Skin. That'll be our full 23. This one's what, 29? So we're gonna hold off on that one, but that's 15% damage reduction right now. That's pretty good. And I think what we want to work on is these rings. Oh, and this just gives me a scroll tab to it. All right, this is what we want to work on. So we have the block of diamond, and we actually have this. Now that I'm thinking about it, so let's go make that immediately. That's just too important. I would like to make 2 of them, because I think resistance 2 is probably better than just about anything else we can do. Maybe resistance and strength, actually. What's strength? We might have that one too. Let's save the efficiency 2. And make a new pick here. But anyway, we do have this. So it costs a lot of diamonds, but again, I think it's the best thing you can make with your diamonds right off the bat. So I just need to go out and grab the other things. Let's get some building blocks here. And bring our crafting table with us. We're going to make it immediately on the spot and use it. Soul sand. I always think it's a lycanite that spawned, but then I realized it's soul sand. Alright. Theoretically means it's daytime. Yeah, some of the chupacabra, I don't know. Again, I'm not 100% on how the lycanite spawns work. So the lycanite spawns could be, like, I'm not sure if there's a cap on them. There's a tree. Wasn't sure what that was. Sure it's nothing too scary. We should actually take out that tree, though. No diamond block? Oh, no, there it is. I see it. Say that would have been a little weird. You have chupacabras down here. Too bad you just can't smack them with a update there. Got it. I'm actually not gonna make it in here. I'm just gonna make it elsewhere. So this, I think in theory, this entire area is supposed to be lit up properly with the lamps. But actually, here's the thing: does right-clicking with a bucket of water work? Yeah, it does. It's so much faster. Mostly because I don't have to pick up anything. That's really the key to that. You're a sucker for some blood chili? It's good. I thought Shavasi told us in chat the other day that it was a little bit bugged out. So I don't really know. Actually, here's a question. I wonder if these spawns are taken away from our Cinder spawns. Because there's other Cinders in the area. That might be a thing. Oh, I'm not living here. I'm not worried about it. I was just curious. Whether the bucket trick would work. And keeping it generally lit up is a lot better than obviously not lighting it up. So. This is a cool pre-constructed area though. Hello, friends. Alright, I do want to make this ring right away. So this is the new recipe for it. This usually just be iron for that. But permanent resistance, man. And what else do we get on there? Plus 2% speed. Deal. Take it. I'll take it. It's not much. But it's not nothing. It's a recurrent complex, but you can do custom structures with it, I believe. I think that's how it works. Hey, Diablo, what's going on, my dude? How are you today? Yep, we've looted majority of them system, which is why we're living here. Is for that structure as well as this roguelike. You know? It's also why I'm like being super paranoid about my torches and like keeping things like structured and smooth. I'm gonna get these corners lit up. Is that a bobble or offhand buff? It's a bobble buff. So you see we still have resistance top left there. So there's two different types of quivers. There's a seeker bow quiver, which yes, that one does, but you have to use the switch bow quiver. So that one only works with the switch bow, as well as the specific switch bow enchantments. Then there's the other quiver from Spartan. So that one you have to have, if you put it in your bauble slot, right here, you have to have your shield disequipped, because it puts it into your offhand. But it will autofill from that quiver in your offhand. I just use it to store a bunch of arrows and then right-click it out. Oh, the 3% speed. No, that works in the bubbles slot, I believe. So. Yep, there. Yeah, Artibish. Yeah. That which was cool to have in a pack. So that's actually kind of where I was pulling my memory from on that. Correct value, correct. And it works. It works pretty well. I just I'm gonna try like a fully decked out switch bow and a fully decked out diamond bow. I think the diamond bow is just really good. You know? I do not. You need 4 gas tiers. 4 gas tiers and a nether star. So the nether star is actually the easier of them to get. Which is saying something. But the gas tiers can be looted in the bottom of this. You do not have to actually kill gas. So Dragon Bow's good too. Yeah, tame a dragon. I'll get right on that. Come back in about a week, and we probably still won't have it because I don't go for that. So. Craft a belt for free buffs. Yeah, I've been crafting that. Is it V? It's V. So we get +1 armor on that, which is pretty good. So I need to be able to get up to be the use of anvil before I can actually add the tool belts to it. So. What level were we at? Because I know we're like... Like how much? I was at 3, so we got 5 levels from that. That's pretty good. I don't know why I can't grab these. Oh, they must have been like in the corner of it. Got it. So. Not bad. That's off of 5 cinders. Now, granted, one of them was level 2, and I think that's the key to the farm is that it's level 2. So, how much defense do I have? We're doing all right. We got resistance. We got resistance and diamond or iron armor at the moment. That iron helmet is screwing us. Let's recycle it and make a new one. You know what? That one's actually giving us extra armor, so I'm okay with that. At least. Oops. So. The special belt slow does not give you... The special belt slot does not give you the buffs. Oh, you mean like this one? I see. That's okay. I'd rather have it there. Well, I guess we don't have anything on right now in our bauble slot. So there's no reason not to have it there. But eventually that's going to be our magnet mode. So, I think. Yeah, I think the sabers... I think the iron saber is equivalent to the iron rapier. The stone saber is better. The diamond rapier is better. So it's like... If you go stone, iron, diamond, they're flopped and they meet in the middle. That's personally how I feel about it. So. Yeah, they really do kind of aggro the way you need them to. Which is nice, except for this little blip here. Kind of annoying. Like, if I were to redesign this, I think I would make this 4 wide here. Or 5. So it didn't have these 2 little sections. But it's fine for now. Iron shield? Don't need, really. We just need something to block arrows with. Until we can get the, like, enchantments that, Until we can get the enchantments that, allow our shield to passively block, it's just not worth upgrading the shield, I don't think. So. Might be wrong, but isn't the stone axe a sleeper BIS for lower level? I don't know what that means. What is BIS? Nice, Sanford Michael. Oh, best in slot? I mean, it does 9 damage, but it's actually slow. If you're gonna use the axe, you might as well use the halberd. It's the same thing, but better reach, a little bit more damage, I think. Ah, crazy WoW lingo. Yeah, I don't play WoW. Like I said, I think fast attack speed is super underrated in my personal opinion. But that's just me. Okay. What should we work on now? We need to get levels, of course. We really honestly need diamonds. And enchanting. Shivaxi's working on Stackpick. I thought you were here for that conversation, personally. Or, sorry, I thought you were here for that conversation. Yeah, Shivaxi wants to add a quest in book. Like a super simple one, kind of like Mad Packs, where it's like super simple what it is to beat the pack, you know? Right, Pulsar, right. Also, at the end of the day, like, we've had the Dragon Rapier, right? The Dragon Bone, like, iced out Rapier. It does so much damage, even to armored mobs, because of how fast it attacks and how, like, it's doing, like, 15 damage a hit on armored mobs. You know? Oh, yeah, no worries, dude. Yeah, for some reason, I thought you hopped in on that conversation. I must remember somebody else. But yeah, no, he's working on it. It's something he wants to add. How soon and how fast it goes, I don't know. But it's something he does want to add. So, I think I'm going to try to make this potion of strength real quick. Or the Ring of Speed. The Ring of Speed's also pretty good, too. For when you're exploring. Now, remember, we can't stack them like we used to. So, maybe we'll make both. Oh, no, I guess I don't have enough of this. I'm short a Blaze Rod for that. Okay. There's one more to come. Suffocating them a little bit actually really benefited us there. Poopmeister, thank you very much for the bits. Appreciate that. It's after. 100% after Teikaku. I was with a Smite 2 Iron Rapier. I think I was one-shotting most mobs. Most zombies and skeletons. Which is only possible if it applied after. So. And regen, yeah, for sure, Mario. But that's the thing, though. You still only have 3 hearts in certain body parts. Like, getting extra hearts is actually really powerful, too. No, we still have that flea bomb. I just never... We decided to start over. I consider that world, like, pretty much beat, and I wanted to start fresh with the new update. Because the update changed a little bit at the beginning. And how things move forward, so... Plus, I really enjoy this pack, and I like the start of this pack a lot, so. Telegram? No worries, Fleabum. Gene Road, thank you for the 13 bits. Monster Part gives Beach 3. It's probably the Chupacabra part, whatever it is. It does, but it also makes you thirsty as well, Domini. So, actually, speaking of that, let's work on making a canteen. Maybe 2. I think I did that backwards. Because we have paper here. We should go get birch trees planted, or even we can actually get sugarcane planted. So let's actually do that. Oh, it's the darkling. Oh yeah, that's right. It is the darkling part. Please don't watch and drive, Wrecking Crew. I couldn't tell if you looked at the two-handed axe or the stone axe for cutting wood. I think it's broken at the moment. If you use just vanilla stuff, you can cut wood. So. Somewhat, Teikaku. I don't think there's enough inventory, but unless these rings work in the belt, which they might, I don't know. But unless those rings work in the belt, yeah, I don't think there's anything crazy. There's some cows nearby. Let's do this last. Let's farm these one more time. Let's see if we can get that last blaze rod for strength. But then we'll go outside and grab what we need. Spawned a bad guy. Question is where? Hi, bad guy. Okay. And that's actually an extra heart right there. Which does require magic 8 to use. But an extra heart's an extra heart. And we got it on our head and left arm. Beautiful. That's so good. That is so good. All right, I need to get some charcoal going here, actually. So I can make some charcoal filters. Yep. Oh, I gotcha. Okay. The stone axe for cutting wood does crazy damage. Like a vanilla axe? Maybe that's one. Yeah, it does 9. But it has a 0.8 attack speed. It's terrible. So on that. That's just a vanilla update thing. It doesn't work system. Damn. I didn't think it was going to personally, but well, you can dream, right? Maybe I don't need to get that growing. I think what we're gonna do is eventually do. Well, not eventually. I think we're gonna go out and actually plant these birch trees. I think that'll be much better and easier than making a sugarcane farm, and safer, to be honest. We don't really need this thing right now. Yeah, we did. Get the shade away from our base. Be good. Where'd the death mob? Let's get back to full health before we go back out here. Reverse system collapse. Saber early on, rapier later, I think. Hey, Exodus, how are you today? Dragon Greatsword. It's pretty good too. Don't get me wrong. That's pretty good too. I think all the late game weapons are going to be halfway decent, especially if you have vitamins. And you can use like the two-handed weapons with no negative debuffs. That's pretty strong. You know? No worries, Carlos. We'll get you then. But the saber's more consistent. Yeah, I think it depends on your playstyle and what you like. And I don't think I would fault you for using either or. You know, like you could use either one. There's a bauble called Vitamins, or Strong Vitamins, or something along those lines. You'll know them when you see them, but they negate weakness and something, and whatever the mining fatigue. They negate mining fatigue. So. Try adding more RAM, Puggo. That's like the #1 reason mod packs aren't loading, is not dedicating enough RAM. Even if you have enough RAM, make sure you go to your settings and have enough RAM dedicated. No, it's from looting places, Taikaku. So like battle towers and roguelike dungeons. I think it's mostly in battle towers though. Elder Guardian should 100% drop it. Oh, is that just a config thing? Interesting. Oh, and blighted mobs. That's right. Blighted mobs drop them. I think Infernals have a chance to drop. Sorry, just making our base a little bit more accessible and like not death-inducing if we're running back to it in a panic. But I think Infernals might have a chance to drop it as well. And I want to plant these birch trees as well. Hey, but it's a really powerful item, Wilson. Like, that is a stupid powerful item, you know? Oak drops a lot of wood, but I would do birch just so you could make paper with it. After the fact. You know? It's probably your best bet. Get a little 2-for-1 going. All right. How has it been an hour and a half already? I don't understand where the time goes. Man. It's craziness. Let's go back down to our base. Should keep us cool now that we're down here. Cooler now that we're down here. It is going to be summer soon, so you start every game in the middle of autumn or spring. Excuse me. It's like Stardew Valley. You start in spring. Let's see if this guy's got our stuff. Very well might. Certainly be convenient. Her death. Oh, drop 2? I'm only level 2s though. Though we might be able to only use level 2. Okay, but guys, it is break time. You guys are all amazing. Sorry, I didn't mean to sigh so hard. You guys are all amazing. Seriously, thank you for being here. And we're going to be right back. I'm going to go... I think I might grab some lunch. So it might be a little bit of a longer-ish break. Probably like 5-10 minutes, somewhere in there. But get up yourselves, guys. If you haven't stood up in a while... Oops, wrong one. If you haven't stood up in a while, make sure you stretch. Look away from the computer for a little bit. Holy moly, look at all this support. Less than 300 bits from 5K, which is insane. So many tips. 20 subs on the day. 10 gifted, 10 prime, and otherwise. You guys are awesome. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being awesome. We'll be back in a few short minutes here. BRB, guys.